I have predictions on how episode 4 will turn out. Let's see. I think the first predictions are your death predictions, and well, they're not really predictions as much as they're hopes. And I hope
that says a lot about how you feel about the characters.
Well, of course, I hope that Kenny dies.
I think that's a given for every episode. I think you've had that guess for about 9 episodes now. Or that hope, rather.
That's default, and I've gotten pretty close so far, but a couple of idiots at Telltale decided to bring him back. And
you were happy for all of an episode.
Sarita, I don't think she's gonna survive.
So, you mean, like, yeah, the options were she gets bit or you chop her arm off.
Yeah, and like...
You know that she's not long or has any kind of character significance or story significance because of that now.
Unless it's the episode 4 starts off where you didn't cut off her arm and Kenny comes and does it for you instead. Or some other bullshit like that. She's not gonna make it if there's like 2 choices where she's been bit. And she gets to be bit throughout the, like, I don't know, 20 minutes of this game or whatever. She's gonna die no matter what. Carlos is dead, but we already saw that in his very anticlimactic death in episode 3.
He was actually my favourite death of the episode just because of how it came out of nowhere.
I think Nick is gonna die, because they've just been... Like,
he's been on borrowed time now, hasn't he?
I like to imagine that they just have him there. It'd be amazing if they have him through the entire fucking season. Just survive right to the fucking end, not even doing anything, because they're just... Why put effort into that when we could just have him around? But I don't think that's gonna happen.
I've got some general complaints I'm gonna make during the credits, and yeah, that's for like a few parts down the line, but go on. It's just to do with what you said.
I think Rebecca's gonna die after she gives birth.
Because that baby's good plot armor, but once the plot armor's out of her...
I don't think Mike and Jane are gonna die, because... unless... Like, Jane's kind of been important, Mike has not done anything at all. I'm not sure about Sarah. She could have some point. Maybe not. Maybe if they want to milk the drama, they could kill her. I don't care. Well, but story-wise, I think what's gonna happen is the baby is gonna be given birth to. Yeah, that's about it.
Yeah. Okay then. So, are you ready for The Walking Dead Season 2, Episode 4,
Oh, yes.
Amid the Ruins?
Yes, I am, Snake. I'm very ready.
Okay, pre-commentary thoughts and feelings over.
Wait. My mouse is not working. Okay.
Alright, now we're amid the ruins ourselves. The ruins of that setup. I love the blood. Sorry, that's meant to be a dramatic image, but it's ruined by that image macro floating around the internet of that soldier rubbing blood on his face.
Though, actually, some guy on the internet I saw like weeks ago, apparently, well, Lee is actually involved in this. Apparently, if you do not cut Clementine's hair, do not give her the code, she will still have long hair in Season 2.
Huh. But I thought you had to cut her hair, though.
I don't know, apparently there's a way you don't have to cut her hair. Which I thought was a neat little thing.
That's something that actually carries over. And spoilers, there's dialogue in this episode that references her hair. I don't know, my general thing about Season 2 is it's been shorter episodes. Like, I think part of that has to do with the fact they're doing Wolf Among Us at the same time. But it seems shorter episodes. These can easily be done in one sitting. And the choices are less meaty. But let's see how meaty this is.
I don't know, it seems like they've completely stopped caring about giving players the illusion of choice at this point.
I mean, it's always been an illusion, but yeah, now it's... This episode's drilling it in that your choices don't matter. So just...
It's a big reason why I didn't give a fuck about playing after episode 3.
But I really like how this choice plays out. I didn't at first, but I really do, because...
Fucking serious?
Yeah.
Are they serious with that shit?
They serious. That happened.
Oh, she just dies instantly. Cool. Cool beans.
It's, I just thought, on reflection, maybe cutting someone's arm off in the middle of a zombie horde might be a bad idea.
And it's not even that, they just completely made whatever happened in the last fucking few seconds of the last episode just entirely pointless.
But goddamn, Kenny, Alright, this wasn't my original choice. I actually went back to re-record this scene because I wanted to see what acting Sarita did, but it's just... I don't know. I just like what happens if you do.
That's good. It's good. It's good.
So, Sarita, good call. That was quick.
Diamond Dogs. We're the Diamond Dogs, Kenny.
So, when I was playing through it on release day, my friend was round. He's only played Season 1, hasn't touched Season 2, and I just said, do you mind if I play this? Like, are you ever planning on doing Season 2? He said, I don't give a shit. So he ended up watching me playing, and he just said, okay, that's Clementine now. She's not a fucking 11-year-old. Like, even Zombie Apocalypse, hardened or not, she does not act like a 11-year-old, sorry. She's just too beyond her years.
The first season basically made Telltale. The fact that they still can deliver on the money they got from the first season is kind of shitty of them.
Yeah. See, look, she was like tough enough to just heft that zombie off of her.
Maybe they could have like made a bigger time skip.
Bigger time skip could have worked. I don't know. I just think they should have done more of the 400 Days survivors. Even though they seem to be scared of following up on anything that gives the player a choice. It seems they're terrified of that.
As sequels go, yeah, I guess Season 2 was bigger in terms of dramatical scope. But I'd even say it's smaller when it comes to gameplay from Season 1.
I don't know, I feel like there's less gameplay. I mean, I think that's part of the problem. They've gone from dialogue to kind of breakneck pace action bits that move the plot along. And I don't think it's helped by the fact that episodes have changed writers. I don't know how often that happens, but this episode has 2 writers. And it's not the same guy who started writing the season. The guy who started wrote episodes 1 and 2, 3 had a different writer, and this one has a different writer.
Well, I assume they'd have to have a showrunner or something like that.
Possibly. I don't know, I think they should have focused on one game at a time.
Maybe they're thinning out somewhere. Do you see any hope?
Like, their reasoning was, we're gonna do Wolf Among Us, so that there's always content. Every month. Which doesn't help people who care about one but not the other, and I like both, but that's, oh hey. But also they've got shorter episodes in general, which kind of hurts that. And the episodes they have more going on, but they somehow feel like they have less actually happening.
Like a big amount of time passed in Season 1. Like, you felt like they were a solid group, like a community. But these are just like people who are trying to kind of survive together for a set amount of time. Like, a couple of weeks, and basically a couple of weeks.
And we watched a TV show, and the TV show, you kind of explained it, is now they use their mid-season finales to actually finish up a plot thread, and then the second half of the season is to build up what they're going to finish in the next mid-season finale. And I feel like that's happened with Carver, but I don't think it works in this game's kind of storytelling. Because Carver's dead, so now they have to establish a new problem. She's still got the baby on the way, but most of the characters that have actually been built up a little bit are dead.
Seems like the story, like, season 1 the episodes were episodic, but weirdly enough, season 2, they follow, like, a straight kind of path. Like, they just go on and go on. It's very continuous. But they still try to have an episodic thing for each episode. And it just, like, doesn't really work that well when you're trying to do it like this. Whack it. Whack it.
Nope, she's got a plan for this. We need to get through the horde.
No, Molly 2.0 will help us.
She is Molly. Like, I know some people said, well, she's different, she's more antisocial, but she fulfills exactly the same character role that Molly did. And as you learn, their backstories just become similar, and also I forgot, if you just hold down W, don't move the mouse, it just goes to the bottom left. So you've got to, if you want to keep a good camera, you've got to slowly push your mouse to the right. Keep it nice and steady. There we go.
Let's go.
Snip, 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 snip.
So, let's just leave that whole carver business behind.
Whatever. 400 rays. Who gives a darn? Who gives a darn?
So, if you actually just, chop the zombie instead,
Oh God.
she doesn't scream and fuss attract 1,000 other zombies.
You have to stay calm. They'll notice you.
Doesn't matter. I'm bit. Oh God.
Dum, bum.
Now, I'm just gonna spoil something.
Don't spoil anything.
Kenny gets... Okay, I won't spoil anything. I thought it would make you happy to know something, but...
Oh no, it
yeah,
doesn't
but
make me
okay.
happy. It makes me happier less to think about this. Oh shit, do we get to see death scenes?
We get death scenes.
Oh, beautiful death scenes.
I didn't put all of them in because some are not exactly cookie cutter, but near enough. They really love the zombie pick up and go for the neck.
Why do the zombies
yeah.
always just go to the neck? Oh, look at
They
how
love the
sad
neck.
Clementine was there. It's like, oh,
I know, just slumped over.
fucking bullshit.
Yeah, if you can't find a path through the zombies, this is an okay little puzzle, I guess, but...
How is
if
it even a puzzle? Just look and see when there's an opening.
Someone had to make kind of like an algorithm for the zombies to move around to form openings, which I like, at least.
There was an algorithm?
An algorithm, maybe I'm putting a bit too much into it, but they had to animate it that way so that there'd be an opening at times.
Are you sure it isn't always just the same opening, though?
No, there's about 2 or 3 different ones that open up.
That's really not that many.
It's still something for a scene that lasts 5 seconds, I guess.